Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Tanae and this is Beauty. In this video, we're going to be doing a first impressions and look using the new Dolce Diva collection from Kiko Milano. I ordered the fruit collection, which came out about a month and a half ago, but it is yet to arrive. It landed in South Haven, Mississippi, which is about 10 minutes away last Monday, the 24th. Today is Memorial Day. It's apparently just been sitting in South Haven, has not moved. I don't know when it's going to get here, but when it finally does, I definitely will be doing a video for that. But like I said, today we're going to be doing the Dolce Diva collection. I've already done primer, concealer, setting powder, all that jazz, so let me go ahead and give you those details. First, my primer is the A+ No Pore Primer. This is from Shop Miss A, $1, one of my absolute favorite end-all be-all primers. I love this one. For under eye concealer, I'm using the Becca Under Eye Corrector. This is the medium to dark. I have two in my backup because you know Becca's going out of business soon. Followed by the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is one of my favorite drugstore formulas. This shade is in medium sand. My foundation is the Fenty Beauty Skin Tint in shade 12. Absolutely been enjoying this. And I set everything down using the Kiko Milano Invisible Touch Face Powder. You will have seen this in my Ulta haul. This is my third time using this setting powder. The first two times I used it just to set my T-zone. I really loved it for that. Very blurring, takes very little powder. Today I used it all over. The only thing I don't like is, as you can see, there's like powder is just right here in the bottom, so there's very little powder. There's a little cardboard covering here. You pull this little tab off, and then on the inside there's a little sifter. You see that right there. What I really like about this is that you just take it and you tap it a little bit, and then a little bit of powder will come in here. And that amount of powder right there is just enough for your whole face. You do not need much at all. So even though there's not that much powder in here, where it looks like there's not a lot, it takes such a little amount to actually set everything down that this will last a while. So now let's get into this collection. I first saw it launch on Ulta, and I was hoping that it would eventually launch on their website, and I'm glad that it did. I mean, whenever I order Kiko Milano highlighters from Ulta, they always come shattered, so I really didn't want to order it from there. And when it launched on the Kiko Milano website, there were more products in the collection that were not in Ulta, so I was very excited about that. First, let's take a look at the outer cardboard packaging. Absolutely stunning. Kiko Milano really goes all out when it comes to their packaging. I love the packaging they did for the One Room collection. I still have every single piece because I loved it. But we have the blush. This is the baked highlighter, and then we have an eyeshadow quad. I also picked up a liquid lipstick as well as a liquid highlighter. First, we have the eyeshadow quad. Oh my God, that packaging is so beautiful. It kind of has that crisscross basket weave kind of going on. This was only like 20 something dollars. I'm not sure exactly, but relatively inexpensive in comparison to high-end products. But as you can see, it looks very high-end. There's a little mirror in the inside of the top, and this is what the color story looks like. Absolutely beautiful. You have two mattes. I think this is a pressed glitter. Nope, it is a shimmer, and oh my God, do you see that? Whoa, that is stunning. I was thinking maybe it was a pressed glitter, but it's actually a shimmer metallic, gorgeous, and then you have kind of a gold shimmer here. So you can put together very simple, quick look with this. Then we have the blush trio. This one comes in a really pretty blue compact. Once again, we have the basket weave. This reminds me a lot of the Wonder Woman collection. Mirror on the inside of the compact. That is what the color story looks like. It's a blush trio because there are 3 different shades here in this gradient. More than likely, when I apply it, I'll just swirl it all together. But I think that's absolutely beautiful. I love the embossing. Once again, gorgeous packaging. I realized I forgot to mention the shade names. There were, I think, 3 eyeshadow quads. This one is in Stylish Coral. Same thing with the blush. I think there were also 3 shades. This one is in Better Coral. The highlighter is in Lively Champagne. This one is so pretty. As you can see, it is a little bit broken. There's like a really pretty crisscross basket weave in there. One thing about Kiko Milano highlighters is that they're really, really delicate. That's why I don't like to order them from Ulta, because they always come shattered. The package came very, very well packed. Everything was tightly packed, bubble wrap, really, really well. But like I said, it just happens to be really, really soft as far as the formula. I did press it in just a little bit. I didn't want to press it in too much because I don't want to mess up the basket weave. But this is what the shade looks like. It's absolutely stunning. I love Kiko Milano highlighters. I also grabbed a liquid highlighter. This one is in shade 3. It's just a little tube with one of those little spongy tips on it. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use today. I might try out both. We'll just have to see. And then the last thing I picked up from their collection is one of the long-lasting liquid lipsticks. This one is in shade number 4, which is just a really pretty burnt coral shade. As you can see, there is a theme. I love anything coral. I also got a free gift with purchase. They sent me 2 sheet masks. This one is the Nourishing Face Mask. This one is made with honey. So this one is a treatment spa mask. And this one is the Make Me Matte Primer Sheet Mask. So this one you put on before you do your makeup. You put it on. After you leave it on for 15 to 30 minutes, you rub it in. It mattifies your skin. And then you put your makeup on after it. Looking forward to giving these a try. I think my fruit collection one also came with a free gift. I'll be so glad when that collection finally arrives. But let's go ahead and finally get to the fun part, and that is playing with this makeup and putting it on our face. I think I'm going to do the blush and the highlighter first. So let's go ahead and dive into this blush. Like I said, this one is called Better Coral. Although it looks more pink to me than it does coral. We'll just have to see what it looks like on our face. I'm going to go on ahead and finally test out this brush that I got from Uden's Eye. This came in my mystery box. I have yet to try it out, but I think I'm going to go ahead and pull it out for this video. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to swirl all 3 shades together. I think I'm going to focus more on the middle one that looks a little bit more coral. Looks like it's decently pigmented. This one I think is going to be more of a satin, not necessarily a matte, but let's go ahead and see what the pigment looks like on our cheeks. I love Kiko Milano's formula. It is so beautiful. It just, their blushes, I have 2, look so glowy and soft on the skin. Do you see that? Definitely not a matte. You can see kind of that peachy pink undertone to it. It's coming off more like a highlighter to me than a blush on my skin. I might end up using this more as a highlighter. The formula is really beautiful though, and it feels very smooth and very soft. I just prefer something a little bit more matte. This is a little bit too luminescent for me. But as like a pinky toned highlighter, that's going to be stunning. I am glowing so much. I don't know if I actually need a highlighter, but I do want to test these out. So what I'm going to do, I think, is use the liquid highlighter just right here, and then maybe test the baked one kind of on my nose and on my Cupid's bow. So let's see what the liquid highlighter looks like. I'm going to take it, just start squeezing it until I see a little bit of the product start to form in the sponge. Oh! I just realized you have to twist it to open it because I was trying to figure out why nothing was happening. All right, there we go. That's actually kind of nice because then you can close it off and you don't end up with product dripping everywhere. All right, we have a little bit in the tip. Let's see what it looks like on my hand before I put it on the face. Ooh, that one is deep. This is called the Glow Cushion Highlighter. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. It's a bit deeper than I thought it was. Very, very subtle glow. It's blending out, not quite as dark. So let's see what it looks like on the face. I'm going to take it and just tap just a little bit. I have like a little blemish right here, so I'm trying not to draw attention to that. Tap out a little bit here. As you can see, when I first put it on, it's looking really deep. All right, now I'm going to take my finger and just kind of tap it out. There were 3 shades. I did get the deepest shade. It didn't look quite as deep on the website, but as you can see, it's actually blending out very nicely. It's not as dark once you tap it out as it is when you first put it on. You see that? It's a very, very subtle highlight. I'll have to try it next time with a blush that's not as glowy so that I can see more of the effect, but so far I'm liking it. I think it's really pretty. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the baked highlighter, a little highlighter brush, just a little bit. And we're going to go down the nose. Very pretty. And on my Cupid's bow. I think I'm also going to take a little bit and just kind of go over where I did that liquid highlight. Even though my blush is super glowy, I don't really need extra glow, but it's very, very pretty. I'm going to take my Conceal and Define Infinite Setting Spray from Makeup Revolution, set everything down, and then we'll come back and we'll do a quick eye look with this little quad. All right, now to dive into this eyeshadow quad. There aren't any actual shade names, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pinky coral shade here. I'm going to put that all over as kind of like my transition. Then we're just going to put the deeper shade on the outer corner into the crease. I think this one I'm going to put on the lid and this one in the inner corner, but let's go ahead and start with this one. There's only 4 shades, so this look should go pretty quickly. Kiko Milano has a really beautiful eyeshadow formula. It's very pigmented. It blends really, really nicely. Do you see that? Ooh! It looks more coral on than it looks in the palette. In the palette, it looks like it has more of a pink tone going on, but on it has more of that kind of an orangey coral, which I love. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to get this, because I love the beautiful burnt orange warm tones that you get in coral. And oh my God, that is beautiful. That is so pretty. I'm going to take that into the inner corners just a little bit too. That shade is so pretty. I think I'm going to take just a little bit on my blush brush and use it as a blush just to kind of tone down the shininess just a little bit. Add a little bit more color. There we go. That's a beautiful shade. I'm going to take that deeper shade and focus that on the outer corner and just take a little bit into the crease. Oh, it's really pretty. It's got kind of a burnt, smoky brown kind of going on in there, and it is extremely pigmented. That is really pretty. I'm going to take another brush just to kind of blend that one out, but that's pretty. Ooh, I like that shade. Just these 2 shades alone is bringing a really nice smoky look to the eye. I don't know what I did, but I have a little bit of patchiness going on there. This eye is perfect. I think it may have been the way that I laid the shadow down, so hold on. And just to fix that, I'm going to lay a little bit more down right in here, and then I'm going to blend that out with my blending brush. That is a really, really beautiful eyeshadow shade. I'm going to take this flat shader brush and we're going to dive into this really pretty shade right here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like kind of a pink to green shift in there. It is so pretty. I might have to pat some on with my finger, but we'll see how it goes on with the brush first. That is beautiful. I don't know what's going on with my lighting today. It's kind of going in and out. And you can see that green to pink to coral shift when you put it onto your eyelid. That is stunning. Wow. Feels so creamy. I'm going to take just a little bit more and tap it on with my finger. Oh, it's so pretty. How many times am I going to say pretty in this video? I'm going to go back into the deep shade. I want to put just a little bit on that outer third of the lower lash line, just to kind of smoke it out and blend it into the shadow on the upper lash line. So pretty. Now I'm going to take that gold shimmer right here. I'm going to lay that in the inner corner and then bring just a little bit down to the lower lash line as well. So how are you guys doing today? Like I said, it is Memorial Day. Do you guys have any like plans today? Are you traveling? Or are you just doing a little something at home with the family? We did our little barbecue yesterday. Since my husband is an over-the-road truck driver and he has to leave today like around noon. So we went ahead and just barbecued yesterday so we could get a little more Memorial Day celebration with him. We just had hamburgers and ribs. It was really nice. He started out slow cooking them in the oven, the ribs, and then finished them on the grill, and they were so tender. They were falling off the bone. They were so good. The kids have 2 more weeks of school left. If this were a normal school year, last Friday would have been their last day. They're always finished the Friday before Memorial Day. But because of the pandemic, they started school a lot later than they usually do. And I think the summer is also going to be a little bit shorter too, but we'll have to see once they get the calendar together for the new school year. We're also looking at my daughter going to visit her grandmother in Portland this summer. We haven't actually looked at plane tickets yet though, because we're waiting to see what's going to happen with their cheer tryouts, to see when camp is going to be. You know, we didn't do anything for a year, so we haven't actually planned anything ahead of time. So now it's kind of like crunch time, you know, to see what we can do this summer. We're also looking at maybe doing a little small family trip this summer. We'll just have to kind of see. There's a lot of factors that we're looking at to try to determine what we're going to do, but we're looking forward to getting out and actually doing things this summer. So I'm going to go off camera, throw on my liner and my lashes, and then when we come back, we're going to try out the lipstick. All right, liner and lashes are done. For my liner, I'm using the Kiko Milano Wonder Look eyeliner pen. This is part of that Wonder Woman collection. Like I said, I did that video last December. I am almost completely out of this one. I have very much enjoyed it. It is a good liner. My lashes are from Ardell. These are the Wispies. I got a little 5-pack here. Let's go ahead and try out this liquid lipstick. The first thing I'm going to do is line my lips using this precision liner from Essence. The shade is Happy. Now we're going to try the lipstick. There's no scent to it. One thing I've noticed in this collection, there are no fragrances in any of it. So a lot of the products from Kiko Milano do tend to have fragrances, but this one is completely fragrance-free. Kiko Milano is also cruelty-free. I did not mention at the very beginning. They're cruelty-free, and some of the collections in their lines are also vegan. Formula is kind of thin, but it is opaque. It feels nice. I love this shade. That is stunning. That is a really beautiful burnt orangey coral shade. I'm going to give it a couple minutes to see if it dries down, see what it feels like, if it's like drying or comfortable, and then we will do a quick kiss test. All right, it's been about a little less than a minute, but it feels like it's completely dried down. It's comfortable. Doesn't feel really drying. I don't feel like it's going to crack throughout the day is what I was trying to say. Let's do a quick kiss test. Oh, no transfer. Seems to be pretty transfer proof. That's nice. I've been looking for some dupe shades to dupe some of the more orangey shades from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics collection that I really, really like. This one is not quite as orange as those, but it's pretty close. I really like the shade. I like the tone. That is really nice. So that was all the products that I picked up from the Dolce Diva collection. Let's go ahead and do some final thoughts. First, the eyeshadow quad. You guys, I absolutely love this. It's only 4 shades, but as you can see, these 4 shades together added so much depth, so much dimension. The mattes blended beautifully. I'm absolutely loving this little shimmer right here. It's absolutely stunning. I will definitely be pulling this out a lot this summer. The blush trio was also really, really pretty. I just took all 3 shades and just kind of swirled them together. This is a luminescent glowing blush, not a matte. Normally I prefer a matte blush, but the formula on this one is so pretty. In person, my skin looks very, very glowy and very healthy. I don't look oily. I don't look shiny. I just look very, very healthy. I am absolutely loving that. The highlighters as well were very beautiful. The baked one, I absolutely love this one. I used this on my nose and on my Cupid's bow, and then I used it on my cheeks just a little bit along with the liquid highliner. I like this component with the sponge. Just tap it onto your cheek, blend it out with your finger. This one is going to look absolutely gorgeous on deeper skin tones. It's a little bit deeper than I thought it was. Blended out, it looks really pretty, but it's a little bit more gold. This is going to look really, really stunning as we get further into the summer when I'm a little bit more tan. Looking forward to that. And then the last thing was the liquid lipstick. I absolutely love the shade. I love the formula. It's very comfortable. I'm looking forward to seeing how long wearing this is throughout the day. But overall, you guys, I really enjoyed this formula. Kiko Milano is such a beautiful brand. They're an Italian independent brand. I never hear anybody talk about them. They're so underrated, but their formulas are absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait till that fruit one, the fruit collection finally gets here so that we can do that one as well. But I loved every single piece that I used today. There was not a single product that I didn't enjoy playing around with. And I'm just looking forward to pulling these out more throughout the summer. If you're new to my channel and not already subscribed and you'd like to be subscribed, I would love it if you join my little family. And if you'd like to be notified of any videos that may be coming up in the future, just be sure to tap the notification bell down below. You'll be notified each and every time. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well as TikTok. Be safe. Take care of yourself. I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.